Welcome back for another exciting moment in Coach K's Math Corner. Today we're talking about percent proportion and finding the percent of a number. Today I'll be able to use percent proportion to find the missing number. I will know I have it when I can correctly answer two questions on the exit ticket. Alright, this is what you should have in front of you. You should have some notes. There are two examples I'm going to show you. One's a word problem. One is just what is the percent of a number. And so you will be able to solve these once you are finished with these notes today. You're going to do some writing. Make sure you write everything that I write down. Thank you very much. Here we go. Next piece. Example 1, what is 20% of 40? Now, there's a couple of things, and excuse me, I need to back up because I forgot something for you. I should have written right here, and I apologize. Percent means out of 100 or per 100. Also, you are going to see as we write that there are going to be some pieces here like this. We're going to see the words is, I'm sorry, that's not the part right there. You're going to have a part to whole. And you're also going to see is of percent 100. When we do a percent proportion, we want to set it up just like this. Is of equals percent over 100, because percent means out of 100. If you think about it, you have a mixed up 100. You have a 0, and a 1. So you're going to write 1 and 0 and 0. Just another way to think about percent if you forget what it means out of 100. Alright, here we go. Now using the idea of is of, we want to use this, we want to solve this problem. So we want to write is of equals percent over 100. Alright, so when I read what is 20% of 40, I look at it and I say, okay, my is 20% of 40. Alright, so my percent, I know it's always out of 100. My percent is right here 20. I want to know what is 20% of 40. Of 40 means I'm going to put the 40 here. I do not know what that number is yet, so I'm going to make it n. Okay, now I know that I write big, so sometimes I just have to erase what I have here, but you should have this on your notes so you don't forget. Alright, so again, we're going to use this method that we used before. Sorry. We're going to come this direction. We're going to come this direction. So we got 100n equals 20 times 40, or 100n equals 800. Now we're in an equation, so we're going to divide both sides by 100, and I know that n equals 8. 800 divided by 100 is 8. So I know that 20% of 40 is 8. So if I go back and I put what n is, 8 over 40 equals 20 over 100. Sorry, kids. My fingers just aren't small enough sometimes to write in those little areas. So if I look at this part right here, I've created a proportion, because 8 times 100 is 800, and 20 times 40 is 800. So 20% of 40 is 8. Let's move on to example 2. Example 2 is a word problem. Now, I don't want you to panic, because we're looking at it just like we did the previous problem. The previous problem was, what is 20% of 40? Now let's read this one and see what we got. There are 520 students at Northridge Elementary School. 10% of the students walk home. How many students walk to and from school? All right. Now, remember, we have is of equals percent over 100. Another way to look at it is this: part to whole. Well, let's see. I have percent. Let's see, I have 100. My percent is 10. Tells me that right there. Now, what's the whole? So is 520 students at Northridge Elementary School part or the whole? Like, is it part of the group or the whole group? Well, it's the whole group. So we're going to take 520, and we want to know what 10% of 520 is, right? So here we go. Again, we're going to do the same process. Same process, okay? So we got 100n equals 520 times 10, which is 5,200. I'm going to divide both sides by 100. And I will get n equals, let's see, 52. So that means that 10% of the 520 students that walk to and from school, 52 of them. So we have 52 students. Sorry, kids. Fingers just aren't working there. There you go. Students walk. All right? I hope that that makes sense. And again, if it doesn't, please, please, please ask me for help. And I think, but if you follow this process, I think you'll be fine. Okay? Now, here's your independent work. Make sure you put it on your paper. Stop the video. Do those problems. When you're done, make sure you show me your work. Make sure you show the work and the proportions. And if I would learn to use my pen, I could probably underline it, wouldn't mess it up. Make sure that you do exactly what it says. Alright? I expect to see your work just like I demonstrated on the video previous in your notes. Alright? So stop it, finish it. When you're done, let me know. Alright, kids. Here's your exit ticket. Make sure that you solve all that, finish it. When you're done, hand it to me. Let me grade it right away. If you have any mistakes, you're going to redo it. When you're done with that, you're moving on to your assignment. Your assignment will look like this. You need to do all 6. Please make sure that you rate yourself right here, kids. Oh my goodness, I did it again. I am really struggling to figure this piece out. Rate yourself right here, before and after. I will know you've done that if I see your numbers up there at the top by your name. Okay? I hope you have a great day today. Enjoy this. Hey, I think you're going to do a great job. Congratulations on finishing Coach K's percent proportion notes video.